Hello, Marvel Hotline.
Hi, I'm Randy Couture, and you're listening to Marvel Hotline. It was really cool when Joe Rogan started calling me Captain America on TV. I started getting all sorts of memorabilia sent to me, and then people started doing renderings of me in the suit. And it was pretty crazy. Obviously, he's a big, strong athlete. You know, he's got a collegiate wrestling background. He's been in pro wrestling for about 10 years. He's had about 3 MMA fights, so he's still pretty green to the sport, but he's got a great athletic background. He's a big, strong guy. You don't find guys his size that move the way he moves very often. So that makes him pretty unique, and it should be a pretty interesting fight. Well, I wonder if he's had any wrestling skills. If there's a weakness there potentially that could be exploited. If he hasn't thought of wrestling as a martial art, then there's potential technique there that he's not aware of. I think wrestlers traditionally have done very well against strikers because they can take strikers out of that area of the fight and put them on their back and put them on the ground and force them to rely on other skills like grappling skills and jiu-jitsu skills and submission. It's definitely about technique and position. Power can sometimes get you out of trouble and can sometimes help you execute something, but strength and power tend to be fleeting in a long fight, in a drawn-out battle. So, what's going to shine through is the training and the technique. Yeah, well, you start bringing in weapons and foreign objects and stuff, and the game changes. Just like making the transition from wrestling to fighting. When you start adding punching, kicking, and striking to the game, everything changes. So facing a guy with an armor, an exoskeleton, and pulse technology, that would certainly be a serious issue for a hand-to-hand fight. Make sure you tune in for UFC 91 on pay-per-view Saturday, November 15th. For the heavyweight title bout between myself and Brock Lesnar. Should be a war. This is Randy the Natural Couture, and this is Marvel, Your Universe.
Thanks for calling. Check back next week for more Marvel Hotline.
Marvel, Your Universe.